I'm in early today. I'm not normally in this early. It's like 8:30 in the morning. I have to admit, 8:30 is probably not early to a lot of people, but to me, it is very early. I am a night owl and I sleep in really late. I actually need to get to work on doing enamel pins and stuff. Oh, my ticker's going off. Ooh, look at it go. Every time you turn it on, it like, it like does this. I don't know why. I think it's just like loading. Anyway, as you can see, it's 8:29 in the studio this morning. I have just come in and turned everything on in this studio because Mike will be starting in about an hour. I've just come in this studio, turned everything on, so it's all ready. I'm going to turn the computers on for Mike so that he can just get straight to work on making up the orders and everything. And today I actually have the task of developing my end of Q1 spring product range. If you've been following along on the vlogs and the prep for the vlogs, last week we managed to do, excuse me, this probably wasn't a good idea. So cool, 10,771 orders we've had since we opened Katnipp.com. If you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen that I actually developed my Sugar Puff Spring Gaming Deskpad, so that will be getting made up. Over here in the studio, we've been trying to make some space because this is where we store all the desk mats. We've got the larger desk mats on this side of the studio, and on that side of the studio we have the smaller desk mats, so we split them off onto separate sides just so that we don't get confused between the two sides, because we do two desk mat sizes here at Katnipp. This is the larger one, and we actually started developing these because we got asked to have larger mouse mats. So for example, we've got our Marshy one on the desk at the minute. This is our like gothic Marshy range, so this is a larger one. And then our most popular gaming mouse mat is this one. This was our first ever one. This was our Sakura scene. So this is slightly smaller for smaller desks. But this is the size we originally started out with. But after getting feedback, we found out that you guys wanted even larger ones. So we developed larger ones. So now we've got two sizes. So when I send off for my designs, I get two sizes developed and printed now. But today I actually want to develop out the product range more, and I need to send off for the pins and stuff. So I'm gonna be totally honest, guys, right? I actually don't know why I still have my coat on, but enamel pins don't really sell very well anymore. They used to be so popular back in like 2017, 2018, 2019. In fact, they were so popular that I actually sold out of gingies on several different occasions, my gingerbread character. And now they don't really sell that well. Some sell better than others. Bumblebutt is definitely a fan favourite. But over here is our enamel pin collection shelves. But what Dave has actually been working on is mystery pins. So we have done our pins in generations. Generation 1, which is our old original Katnipp pins. That's from around 2016 to 2022, I think it was. And we didn't used to get them back stamped or anything. And they used to be my old pin manufacturer. And we've got these mystery bags because we're actually going to sell a bunch of them off so that there's no Generation 1 pins left. But then all the rest now are pretty much Generation 2 Katnipp pins. We've still got a few. Oh, we've got a little pudding there. We've still got a few, and I do them in collections, and we do have Katnipp pin collectors in, but it's very strange how trends come in and out. But I do want to keep up with my pins because we've got collectors of Katnipp pins, and if you get old Generation ones, they're super, super rare. So let me know in the comments below if you've got any of the old Gen Katnipp pins. And I think as I grow Katnipp, they'll get more popular. I also take inspiration from things like Disney and stuff. They always do like Disney pins, and it's really, really good as a collectible item. But I've also had another idea. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. It's March. I still haven't put the pink Christmas tree away. Let's just ignore that, shall we? So I actually contacted my pin manufacturer, and as you guys know, I do bag charms now, and I want to keep expanding out. And one thing that I loved when I was in Japan is all the little charms and accessories you can put on your bags. So for example, on my very dirty work backpack and travel backpack, I have Sakura-chan, and then I have these little charms attached to it. It's like a little piglet. But you can also get little other charms and enamel charms. The charms that you can add to like zips, or you can add to makeup bags. And I was like, hang on a second, why don't I get these made when I get enamel pins? Why don't I get them made into little charms? So I'm actually gonna get them made with a little hook on, so they're not just enamel pins. I'll also have charms coming out. So I'm gonna experiment with this launch and develop them. And I'm going to start illustrating the sketches today, and I'm going to create Sugar Puff the sheep. I'm actually going to go in my Milanote app because I have a to-do list. If you watched my last vlog, I went down and showed you my plans for this collection. So if you want to go check that out, I've showed a big deep to-do list and all my plans and how I keep organised and develop product. I actually have done charms before. These little tassel phone charms, but they were in acrylic. Can you see? It's like a double-sided acrylic with sparkles on, and we did sell out of these, to be honest. They're really good, but I feel like I want like more of a metal clasp and more of a luxury feel, and I feel like enamel will do that. So I'm actually gonna get enamel sent off. Oh, I'm so excited. I think that'll be really cute. These are still cute though, actually. I'm looking at this now and thinking, this looks really pretty. It sold out quite fast. I just think that'll be really, really adorable. Just got caught on my head. I just think that'd be really, really adorable in enamel, and I thought, well, if my enamel pin manufacturer is already making a mould for the character, then why don't we have it where I can turn it into a really hard wearing charm? Let's get to it, shall we? Guys, I actually don't know where today has gone at all. It's 4 p.m. I finished my vlog and everything at 12, so it was great. But then we went out for dinner and then came back because it's currently Friday. I answered my emails, I caught up on stuff. Before I know it, it's 4 p.m. Where the heck has the last 4 hours gone? I thought, oh my gosh, I'm finished at 12. That means I've got the whole rest of the working day to develop my enamel pins. Yeah, that didn't happen. But I have had a product idea which I think I'm going to launch on Monday. So I'll see you on Monday. See you on Monday. Good morning, guys. I'm hoping that today is going to be a much more productive day in the studio. I'm gonna make it priority to actually send off for the enamel pins and charms that I want to get done. So 39%. I'm gonna have to plug it in. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm also gonna finish a Skillshare class that I've been taking about wholesale. A huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this portion of the video. But me, Dean and Mike have been talking about doing wholesale for a very long time, and we're currently setting up our fair shop. We've got all the products on there ready to go, but I have no idea how to navigate wholesale, how to do the units or anything. So of course, I went to Skillshare to go and find out, because they literally have classes for everything. For those of you who don't know what it is, Skillshare is an amazing online learning community filled with tons of different classes from professionals, other content creators and experts in the field, and they are absolutely fantastic. I'm currently taking a class called Wholesale for Handmade Businesses from Studio to Storefront, and it's by Priya Watercolour, and she's a watercolour artist and teacher. And they don't just have classes for small businesses, they also have many different categories from graphic design, photography, fine art, crafts, even classes like well-being and lifestyle. I think creativity is a muscle, and so honing a new skill, I think the more you exercise and build your craft, the more you grow. This is certainly how I have grown over time, and not just with my brand but my well-being too. That is what Skillshare is here for. It's all about making the choice to learn, grow and nurture a creative practice. You're putting in the reps and growing stronger and stronger every time. The first 500 people to use the link will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, or you can just scan the QR code right here. I might as well have that on whilst I'm illustrating and listening to the classes. Huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Anyway, let's get the iPad out and get to work on these enamel pins and these bag charms, and I'll show you the final result, and then I'm going to show you my idea for bunny boxes. I'm thinking of putting up in the store like a bundle and packaging them all and everything, because I think I want to get that up this week. So let's get to work, shall we?
A lot of those headaches go away, but there's a price. One of the most popular marketplaces is called Fair, and that's the one I first. There are platform fees, and they've been increasing over to retailers at a discounted price for them to then sell in their store at retail price. And both parties are benefiting from this exchange.
are the final 6 enamel pins I think I'm going to do. I love this one with the sheep's hat on Bumblebutt. I'm also going to do best friends one with Bon Bun and Bumblebutt. I really want to like encourage people to buy Bon Bun more because I love him. He's Bumblebutt's best friend. A little tulip one. Oh, I've got 2 there. Hang on. Oh yeah, I have 5. I think there's 5 in total, so I can get rid of that one. And then a little mini tulip. I think this is going to look so cute. I was going to do Pudding the dog. It's going to look too much like Sugar Puff, so I've decided these 5 pins. And then I'm also going to design some enamel pin charms as well, and I'll show you the final result. This is what it ended up turning out like. So this is my enamel pins I'm going to get done, so you'll be able to buy these as a set. I think these are so cute. I think it might be some of the best pins that I've illustrated, especially the Bumblebutt dressed as a little fluffy ram because I am an Aries girl. So this is actually so close to my heart, and this collection is actually based off my love for like my birthday around the springtime. And then these are the charms. So I'm going to do different variation of charm sizes. Some are going to be like chunkier enamel keyrings, so you can either use them as keyrings or you can use them as little tiny charms. But this little tiny tulip one, it's little and dinky, and I'm going to have it with a little pink hook on it. So I'm really excited to see how these turned out because I've never done anything like this before. And I thought this little tiny tulip could be added to our current plush keychains we have here at Katnipp, and you can also add it to these keyrings as well. But what do you think? I think they're so cute. Which one is your favourite? Please let me know in the comments, and will you be picking up one of these? I can't wait for them to get manufactured. This is like the longest part, having to wait for them to get done. Oh, I'm so excited. They look so cute. They're just so me. I can't wait to get them in. I actually want to also send off for my first ever lanyard as well, so I'm thinking, one, I need a lanyard. Oh, my top's rolling up. One, I need a lanyard for like my actual key fob to get into this room because it's so annoying not having a like lanyard with a key fob on. But another thing is I want a thick strap lanyard for the bottom of my phone, because when I'm out vlogging, I vlog a lot of my camera, or when I'm doing content creation in general, I normally have these straps, which you'll probably have seen on my vlogs and stuff, but each and every single strap that I've had has snapped without fail. So I've even went and got like an extra thick strap one, which said that it was like metal wire and it had like beads on and stuff, and I thought it looked really cute, like with all the charms on it. It looked like a bracelet when it was on me, but they have not been strong enough. Like every single one has snapped. My other one has just snapped the other day. So I'm thinking, why don't I do Katnipp wrist lanyards, because this way they're going to be much thicker and it's not going to have loads of beads flying all over, which has happened to me way too many times. I actually remember coming back from a trip to Orlando and I hadn't slept because of the time zone difference, and it was like 3 AM my body clock time, and I was wheeling through my suitcase through King's Cross, and I had to get like 3 trains to get home because I'd went to meet with my friend Victoria. This was last year actually, and I was wheeling my suitcase and I had my like strap on my phone like this, so I was like wheeling everything through, tapped the barrier to get through to King's Cross station, and there's a massive queue behind me because it's the centre of London, and the beads just snapped and flew everywhere. I was like wrestling with my suitcase and like I had like 1,000 eye twitches. It was a nightmare. And I also snapped another one when I was in the queue to watching a parade at Tokyo Disney, and the beads just went all over, which is a safety hazard. There were big chunky beads, and I got that from Accessorize. So I think I've decided decided to get a fabric lanyard one, and I thought, well, instead, whilst I was searching for a kawaii, cute looking wrist strap lanyard, I thought, well, why don't I just make like a Katnipp one? It makes sense, and I really like these designs, so I'm gonna experiment with a long lanyard and a shorter one. Not just that, but you can add the pins to the lanyards. So it's actually been a request that you guys have requested for quite some time, and I just haven't got around to doing it. So I'm also gonna dedicate some time to do that this week. But now I'm actually going to, oh, I better put that on my list of things to do actually. Design and send off lanyards. I can't imagine the design taking too long because I have already got the illustrations, and I'll just tweak the illustrations slightly to suit a lanyard because the ones I've illustrated are for pins in specifically, and I do illustrate them slightly as I change the colours a little bit. I don't think it'll take me too long. I think I just need to dedicate an hour or two of my time to figure it out, work out how it bleeds, maybe ring some lanyard companies. I'll probably do that tomorrow or Wednesday, but anyway, today what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do some social media. So I'm going to get to work on that, but first of all I need some lunch because it's 2 p.m. I can't believe it's 2 p.m. already, honestly. The days are flying by, it's actually scary. I'm in at exactly 10 o'clock. Oh, look at that, 10:01. That's a satisfying number. Also, do you like the new Patreon wallpapers? I do digital downloads every single month on Patreon, and it matches the Katnipp calendar. But this is this month. I'm so excited for spring. It's so nice to see like all the daffodils sprouting up everywhere. But anyway, today is an editing day, so I'm actually editing my Tokyo Disney vlogs today. So I'm very excited, but they take a very long time. My other smaller vlogs don't take as long to edit. They only take about 4 to 7 hours to edit, but my big ones that are over an hour sometimes take 2 days to edit. It is quite a lot, but this is the biggest vlog I've got now, and then the rest of my Japan series on my personal channel shouldn't take too long to edit. I'm making it a priority to edit my Japan vlog. It's really, really great doing the personal brand and building a personal brand because it helps get eyes on Katnipp that wouldn't necessarily be searching for Katnipp, and it's also the perfect target audience, those who like kawaii, cutesy things, and also Disney. It's perfect, and it's really, really lovely to see people connect with Katnipp who aren't in kind of the small business niche, because that's one thing I have found with this channel. You guys are very creative, or you aspire to be full-time creatives, or and it definitely draws in people who are more into the art and design scene, which I love on this channel because it means I can connect with people who enjoy the same sort of stuff as me. But there is something that I've actually found, and that is sometimes people who are drawn to this channel might be interested in kind of the business side of things, but they're not necessarily interested in like kawaii, catnippy stuff, which is totally understandable because everyone has different like art tastes and everything. And I've found that with my personal brand, because it's kind of sharing all the stuff that I love, like cutesy stuff like Disney and kawaii stuff and going to Japan, it has found those people who love kawaii, cutesy stuff. So it's been absolutely great to reach out to like new people and reach new people. It's been really, really fun to connect with them. And actually, Catherine K, my personal brand, has actually overtook Katnipp in terms of like how it's performing. It's been interesting to see, but I still love this channel. It's like my favourite thing. I've been documenting my small business journey, and I think I'll always be documenting and sharing the journey here on this channel because I've been documenting it since my small bedroom. The only thing that I found is a lot of people who originally found this channel enjoyed me making the products and stuff, and although I'm still doing that, and I'm going to share with you the new product design that we're going to be doing in the next vlog. I've actually started doing it already in the other room. I'll show you the bonbon stuff later this evening. I used to do a lot of like printing and doing tote bags and all the manual stuff on my crickets, but now obviously as the business is growing and I want to try and scale it, it's switched more for me working on the business rather than me working in the business on products. So it's been difficult to like make these vlogs interesting because, as you've seen, a lot of the days are like me editing, me designing. So I've been focusing mainly on kind of the marketing side and the design and art side rather than the actual manual side, which Dean and Mike has took over. So it's been pretty difficult, to be honest, to think whether you guys are even going to enjoy these vlogs. Let me know if you still want me to keep up with them or whether you'd like me to cut down to more, maybe 2 vlogs a month where I'm doing more interesting stuff than me just coming in and editing. I personally still enjoy catching up with you guys every week on this channel. But that's the dilemma I'm running into now, and I did know that this would happen because I know you guys like the ASMR printing tote bags type of stuff, or at least that's what my channel used to really thrive on. But this is the reality of the business and how we're growing at the moment, and at the moment I am more hands-on on the marketing side of things. Anyway, I am going to get to work. I'm going to actually make myself a nice cup of green tea and I'm going to crack on with the editing. I'm really hoping I can try and get it finished for today, even though it is a massive vlog. It's my Tokyo Disney Sea vlog, which was so fun. And then I'm going to show you the plans for the Bon Bon bunny boxes that I want to get done. I've already separated some of the pins out through there. Alright, I'm just thinking of a collection set for the Bon Bon bunny boxes I want to do. So it's a way to kind of clear some stock and free some space on the shelves. And I'm thinking of having a mixed group of things in it, including some colouring pages, and then having them sealed. Actually, I'm going to do a design here. Having them sealed with a sticker that I make on Ronnie, and we'll pack them all up. So they come in like these bunny boxes. And I think I might do a greeting card as well in these boxes saying have a happy day, or maybe an art print actually, because the boxes are going to be sealed. People might give them as gifts, so I think maybe I'll do an art print instead, like a Bon Bon art print inside. They're going to be about A5 inside, so I'm going to go through to the other studio and I'm going to count some pins out, because I think it's a great way to release the stock and also release something before my big collection that I'm going to be doing. Why is that gone like that? Why is that not going? Oh, because I'm not going to be launching my Sugar Puff Spring Sheet collection until mid to late March, because everything's getting manufactured. But I would still like to do some hype around Easter. The issue I've had with my characters like Bon Bon and stuff is I forget that not everyone has been with me since 2020. In fact, it's the opposite. We've got so many new people and new eyes watching these vlogs, and other people who were interested and no longer watching. So I need to like remember to reshare about the characters and stuff, which I have a very terrible habit of doing. And I think because Bon Bon is such an old character and something like this product was released in 2020, we have a bunch of new people who have never heard of Katnipp before and never even heard of like Bon Bon before. And I think this is a great way to build up some hype and rejuvenate the stock. So let me show you the pins through there, and I'm also going to take a stock check of what other things we've got for these boxes, because I think these are going to be a really limited run, and once they're gone, they're gone. So over here is the massive tub of Bon Bon pins that we've had. So I'm thinking of doing the boxes with these. These are so cute. Well, I think they're cute anyway. It's Bon Bon. Ooh, let me show you. It's Bon Bon holding a little bouquet of daisies. Let me just put it on the backing card and show you, because I think it's so cute. I think this actually might be a restock, to be fair, but ta-da! This is Bon Bon, and this is a cute little pin. I really like it. I think it looks really cute. We've got some screen printing details like his hands, his eyebrows. All of this is screen printed. It's really cute. It's got a lot of little details in it, and he's holding a bouquet of daisies, and he's a really sweet guy. He's a misunderstood bunny. He never really fit in. He was like a giant bunny in his class, and everyone was a little scared of him because he was big and chunky. but really he's the sweetest guy and loves like planting flowers, and he's also Bumblebutt's best friend. So Mike's just told me there that we only sold one of those pins in the whole of the 90 days. So I think I definitely need to get rid of it. I'm looking at that tulip Bumblebutt as well and thinking, I wonder if I should add that to the box. But these are generation 1 catnip pins, which means my first designs that I did, and they don't have the catnip stamp on the back. So I think I might actually add this as well to the boxes, because we've got quite a lot and they're quite heavy, and I have got some new Bumblebutt pins coming that are tulip themed like this. So actually this is really cute though. And then I'm also going to look at the Bonbon stickers. Now the Bonbon stickers do actually sell, I think. There we go. So we've got a whole tray of Bonbon stickers in here, different ones, but these do actually sell because they're like gardening themed stickers. But I'm thinking of adding some of these to them as well. So that's Bonbon 001. We have a few more in stock as well. So here's, oops, I put it on the wrong thing there. So this must be quite restocked because we've got quite a lot in. So we've got things like gardening ones as well. So that was part of the Bonbon collection. They still sell. Look at that one, he's planting seeds to grow strong. Oh, so cute. So in the next vlog, I'm going to be creating and designing the Bonbon and Bumblebutt's bunny box for spring. And then once they're gone, I'm going to stack them on the shelves. I wonder if we can even sell this many, I don't know. So yeah, I am thinking there's a giant Bumblebutt one on the tulip, but obviously this is generation 1 of the catnip pins. So I'm thinking of having these in the boxes, and then doing other things like colouring pages, which I'm actually going to send off. I'm going to use the designs that I'm actually going to use for the first catnip colouring book, which is exciting. But I'm going to do little small colouring pages to add in the pack. So this would be a great like gift, Easter pack gift. So like a cosy box kind of thing for Easter. I did have the idea of having mini egg chocolates in the boxes. However, there is issues with shipping internationally food items like that, so I'd rather not complicate the process. I thought that would have been a really nice complete box with Cadbury's chocolate mini eggs in, because it would have been perfect. But yeah, there is issues with shipping and food handling and stuff. I'm going to stay away from putting the mini eggs in. In the next vlog, I'm going to create and spend the whole day creating these bunny boxes, creating some social media content and getting them published on the website. So I'll see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you.